I've never done it either. This is my first time.
No.
Yes, I have in Granville Middle School. We had to do it for the swimming thing.
This is my first CPR class.
Yeah, this is my first CPR class too.
I have taken a CPR class before.
No, this was my first CPR class.
I have not taken a CPR class before.
I have taken a CPR class before.
A couple years ago, I was with my friends and we were walking around the neighborhood and someone was choking outside of a bar by our neighborhood, and I didn't know what to do, so other people jumped in and they started doing CPR and all that stuff with him, and I think he was fine after that, but he went to the hospital and all that stuff, and yeah, I just remember it as being kind of something that I wouldn't forget, because it just kind of happened in front of us. So.
I was watching TV and my little brother, he's like 5, came out of the kitchen with like a hot dog, just a cold one, and he was eating it and he was running around and he stopped running for a second and he stopped breathing. I jumped up and I just looked at him and I could see that he stopped breathing, so I just grabbed him and I gave him the Heimlich maneuver like 3 times and it popped out. I was like, oh God, it was scary.
I was fishing, and then we were gonna take our boat out of the water. And then someone was in front of us taking their boat out, and they were backing the truck in. And then the truck was stopped for like 15 minutes. And then someone went up there to see what happened, and then the person had a stroke. And then they called the ambulance, and they died like 5 minutes later. But they put the truck in park before they died for the stroke.
We were driving home from vacation and a car pulled out in front of a motorcycle and the motorcycle ran to the car and he was knocked out. We didn't really know what to do because my dad and I have never really experienced CPR lessons, so we didn't know what to do. So maybe if we've done a class before, we wouldn't know what to do.
Alright, I was at Cedar Point actually, and this guy, it was a very hot day, and this guy fainted, didn't have enough water, and there wasn't many people around, but there was one guy that actually did do CPR, and he ran up to him and actually did it, and like I had no clue what was going on, because I was just young, it was probably 3 years ago, and actually my dad actually called the people, he ran over and got a worker, and they called the people who helped. They drove over and got them all good.
Well, my emergency situation was on the first day of kindergarten. I choked on a peppermint and I couldn't breathe and stuff, so forgot who, but that Heimlich maneuver. So, and then I coughed out and everything like that. So now I know what to do if that happens to someone and they need CPR. I know the proper steps to ensure safety for all the people in the environment and do it properly.
Yeah, I feel like I'm prepared. I just feel like it prepared everyone a lot to do CPR in the real world. It's so realistic and you get so much experience.
Oh, I feel like I definitely prefer that now. If I had the chance to, I'd definitely be able to save him if I had a chance.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have asked him if he needed help or not. Now I would. So, yeah.
Yes, I think this class prepared me well.
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, because the stroke part on the online stuff.
If it happened again, yeah.
I do feel that the program adequately prepared the students. They were ready to come in and learn on the mannequins. They are a little phobic. They, as any young teen student is, oh my gosh, I have to touch this, I have to do this. But the more we practiced yesterday and we came in, we tested today, they were very comfortable today on the mannequins when they were testing. They were ready to go. They just needed to be corrected a little once in a while, and they tested well, and they handled themselves very professionally and in the manner that I expected them to, and did what they were supposed to on the mannequins, whether they were infant, child, or adult. And so I think they're ready to go out and perform the correct CPR if they were given a situation to do that.
It was pretty fun. The test was hard. It's kind of hard to remember all that at one time. Yeah, the videos helped a lot. like if the videos weren't there, I don't feel like I could have did it.
Well, it helped, but it was kind of hard a little. Like you had to like remember everything from the other videos, so it was kind of hard. But I guess I did good. It was fun. I thought it was pretty fun.
I liked watching the videos because it gave a lot of examples and what to do and what not to do and all that.
And then same with the videos. I liked like it told me stuff I didn't know, like how hard to push, how many times, and like all the new stuff that they probably didn't tell us back then.
So far, that's all right.
It was a good experience.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it because it was something different and it wasn't stupid, well, sports that we do in gym class. It was kind of something different, and I got really excited. Like, whoa, CPR, cool, I don't know that, so yeah.
Well, this particular unit that we were doing didn't require extreme physical talents, so it made it a lot easier because, well, physical fitness isn't exactly my best subject. So I found that it was a little bit easier to understand because they showed examples and didn't just say everything. They actually did it.
I thought it was pretty well like laid out, like the videos and questions after videos.
It covered like the important stuff that we need to know, and it was like we could work at our own pace, not like so if you didn't understand something, you could go back and rewatch it.
Then with this program, each student got to go at their own pace and go through the videos as where they needed to be, and some of them could watch the videos, some of them didn't need to watch the videos, they were already certified and they could just test out. They were already done with the program as far as they could just take the test and be done because they understood the program because they got a certification already, whether it was through Pro Trainings or the Red Cross, so they tested right out of the program and didn't have to watch all the videos and just refreshed before we hit the mannequins in class today. Other students had to watch the videos and do all the questions to get to where they are. So I really liked that we didn't have to lug around the books and that it wasn't as cumbersome on our side as far as carrying papers and printing papers, and we were able to save trees, and we were just able to go in a computer lab and go at each student's pace and just work through it and then just have the results right there for us to see. I just think that it's really important that if you've never had training or programming, that not to be scared of it. I'm not really techie. I've got some technology and I know how to use some technology, but this program is easy to use and the students will take it and they'll run with it, and then you'll be able to follow their lead and use it really easily. So it won't be a problem catching on, and getting your classes signed up is easy, and then signing yourself up is easy as well for the students. So I think that you'd really enjoy it and find it beneficial for yourself and the students to take the program and use it. I think Pro Trainings is a really great opportunity for everybody.
Yes, it should. You should always know how to save someone's life.
Yeah, I agree. Because I mean, you never know like when someone you need to do it.
I feel like it should be. I feel like it's a big part of life that you should know something like this to be able to save a life if you ever have a situation you need to.
I agree. Not the same.
I do, yeah. There's like probably a lot of people in this school have been in some emergency situation. Just 4 people, or like 5 people in this class have. So in the whole school there's probably been a lot more.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Yes, I definitely think that it should be mandatory for many reasons.
Yeah, I think so too, because you never know what's gonna happen.
Yes, I think CPR should be a high school requirement, graduation requirement.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that having CPR as a mandatory graduation requirement would be a great benefit to everybody in the world or the United States, or every graduate that went out of every school, because I've ran into enough situations in my life and as a teacher and coach already since I've been in the school that it would benefit many teachers and students as well to make it a graduation requirement, yes.